So the reason why I didn't vlog my labor and delivery is because when you're going through that much emotion and pain, your first thought is not to pick up the camera and record yourself. Like, I didn't even want my mom and boyfriend to take pictures of me. I was going through so much pain that I don't even remember all of it, and I regret not getting those pictures. June 19th at 10 a.m. I had a doctor's appointment because I was being monitored for fetal movement because I was having a lot of problems with high blood pressure. It wasn't at its highest, but it was on the high side of normal, they kept saying. So I had to go twice a week to check the baby's movement, check the baby's heart rate. I kept having contractions, and I told them that I think I'm having contractions, and she was like, okay, well, we'll check you. So they checked me, and I was 0. Baby was head down and there, but I wasn't dilated at all. So they were just like, it could take up to a few hours to a whole couple more weeks. So I was there from 10 a.m. to 5 o'clock at night. That whole time the contractions were getting worse, and they were pretty close together. I never got like a hour break, a 15-minute break, a 10-minute break, none of that. I swear they thought I was stupid and crazy and I over-exaggerate. My nurse kept saying it was the baby moving. So every time I had a contraction, she's like, yep, it's the baby moving. I'm like, how? If this is not labor, then what is it? Because this is the most pain I've ever been in. It was not that bad, but later on, it was the most pain I've ever been in, and I'm like, how? So 5 o'clock comes. I'm like, I'm gonna go home then. If I would rather labor at home if this is labor than keep going and sitting in this bed and all this pain. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to another bathroom. Is there any other restroom I can go to? So we go home, and as soon as I walk out that room, my labor went from 0 to 100 real quick. As soon as I walked out, I started getting painful contractions where my hips started to feel. I started to feel bones in my hips moving. I swear I'm not exaggerating. Every labor video I've ever watched, I've never heard them say that they felt their bones and their hips moving. None. As I'm walking to the car, no lie, they were coming back to back like 30 seconds apart. So they were coming like 30 seconds apart. Of course, the door and the driveway and the parking lot is all freaking 10 miles apart. So each point I was dying. So we go home, we get home, and that whole time I was sitting here in the dark with all the lights off, no noise, screaming my head off. When my boyfriend got home, he hasn't even showered. He works in construction. He was dirty, sweaty, smelly, like he looked like covered in dirt. And that doesn't happen in our house. He showers right away. Like he wouldn't have even went to the hospital without showering. I make him go clean the shower because if I want to take a bath, I have to clean the bathtub every time. So even if it's clean, I have to. It's a mental thing. He cleaned the bathtub for me, and I get in the bathtub. I swear everything I was doing, the walking, the getting in the bath, the walking again, it was speeding everything up. My mom went to bed, I went to bed, my boyfriend went to bed. Not even like 5 minutes later, literally, this all felt like it was 5 hours, but it was from 10. At this point, it was 9 o'clock p.m. So 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. felt like nothing. Like I felt like I was barely laboring, but because everything was going so fast and my mind was just on the pain. So we lay back down, and literally we were laying down for like 10 minutes, maybe 20, maybe 15, and I was like, F this, going to the emergency room, and I need to get checked at least. I was in the worst pain at this point. We get to the hospital, the worst I thought. I live in a town called Hemet, and our hospital is like the worst hospital ever. I'll give a F. I was just like, just check me, I don't care. My mom ran in to get somebody, and she was like, my daughter thinks she's in labor, so they came and got me a wheelchair. Thank God. They took me to the back to labor and delivery. They checked me and I was 5 centimeters dilated. The first thing I said was, I want the epidural right now. Can we hurry up? She acted like no big deal. Little did I know, she had to call the anesthesiologist, and he lived 20 minutes away from the hospital. We go to the back. They get me all ready for labor, waiting for the anesthesiologist. Every contraction got worse. I'm begging her, please hurry up with the epidural. Please, I am dying right now. It's so painful. Every time I said that, she's like, I know he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. He'll be here any minute. The anesthesiologist gets there. I get the epidural. While I'm getting the epidural, he's so rude to me. He's like, you cannot move. And people say that that's the worst part of labor. That was not the worst part of labor. I had no problem with it. It felt like nothing, and I am afraid of needles. I felt relaxed finally, and I felt so good. I still felt like a freaking boulder was down there. My mom was making fun of me because I was literally holding my vagina down there, like trying to hold the baby in, because I felt like I had to push the baby out so bad. The doctor gets there like no later than like 10 minutes maybe. I'm literally laying there for like 10 minutes enjoying it, and then he gets there and he's like, so you ready to push? The worst part was the whole pushing process. I hate thinking of it now because he literally hurt me so bad. He like was shoving his fingers like this all around my vagina and like stretching it out, going like that, stretching it out. And I did not get skin to skin immediately, and I wanted that so bad. Like that was the day that I was dreaming of. I was praying for that. I didn't. My boyfriend and my mom like left me, and they went to the baby. They went to the corner of the room to clean the baby off and weigh the baby and do the footprints and all that, which I don't know why they did that, why I didn't get skin to skin with him immediately. I think that's like the dumbest thing ever. I finally get to see him, and I just thought that he was the most precious, beautiful, amazing gift. I never wanted to let him go. For like a week, I did not let anybody touch him. I didn't let anybody grab him because I wanted him all to myself. I feel like nobody should even come between you and the baby for the first week. I mean, I know that everybody's happy for the baby and they all want to see the baby, but honestly, I just wanted the baby all to myself. I wanted to enjoy it, soak it in, because you only get once to enjoy that. And then if you do decide to have other kids, yeah, you have another chance. But this is my first. But of course, when your family comes and sees the baby, you are so happy to see how happy and how much she's loved. So it goes both ways, hand in hand. It's both a good feeling. Pretty much it for my video. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I don't know when I'm gonna post again. I'm planning on posting more consistently. I don't have like a certain day of the week or a certain time. It's just whenever he lets me. I hope you guys enjoy this, because I know I personally enjoy labor videos and labor stories and delivery stories. I love them. I wish I would have vlogged it, but like I said, at the moment life happened, and I didn't really know what I was in for. So and I was a mess. I would not have let myself get on camera like that. And I was so tired. The epidural made my whole freaking face droop down on this side. So I just felt like, why? So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time, and comment whatever you guys want me to post next. Like this. Let me know what you guys want to see. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I post a lot of the baby on Snapchat, so follow me on Snapchat if you want to see him. And what do you know? Mister's waking up. By the way, guys, this is the only way he'll sleep. I hate it so much because he sleeps with us. Obviously, all these pillows aren't here, but he will not sleep anywhere else. I literally have this DockATot right here, and he will not sleep in it. Thank God he let me get a break and he slept in this, and I know this is really close to his ear, but trust me, it's not that loud. The batteries are dying, and if that's not loud, he will not sleep right. So bye.